Texas today is the United States' second most populated state, but in Victoria too, it's its own nation. In 1836, Texas declared independence from Mexico and became its own nation. Later, it would go on to be the oil-producing capital of the United States and would help create America as a global superpower in the industrial world. But what if Texas never joined the United States? What kind of empire would they form? Texas is faced by a couple of problems: almost no population, pitiful education rates, and a rapidly encroaching war with Mexico. But in today's episode, we will try and change history and turn Texas into a great superpower. Hey, map game enjoyers. It's me, Strategy Games Touching here, and welcome back to another episode of Victoria 2 A to Z. We're down here in Texas. Now, first things first, we gotta delete the fleet. Don't really have money for that at all, so yeah, that's tough. Second things second, oh crap, we're at war with Mexico. So yeah, somehow we gotta stay alive. We're here in Texian, Texas. What, have we not invented the word Texan? Check it out, just me and the other Texians. Bruh. Anyway, we're gonna go into full retreat because we cannot fight Mexico head on. They have many more troops than us, and they're in our capital. Great start to the playthrough, guys. And as they siege down my capital, we'll go through the few goals I have for the playthrough. Number 1, we gotta win a war against Mexico. Number 2, we're gonna become a great power. And number 3, we're gonna win a war against the United States of America. And once we've accomplished all 3 things, we might do an even harder 4th challenge. But hey, look, Santa Anna was just captured, the leader of Mexico, and he was put in Texan jail, but I thought we were the Texians, so that's kind of confusing. But yeah, now that he's negotiating, we can force him to sign a treaty. Now the US will back us and put us in an alliance with them, which is sick. We just won. That is awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I hope you enjoy. Now that we've got the big, strong United States of America as our ally, we can, do a little trolling. We can call in the United States against Haiti, which is kind of crazy, and hopefully the United States will do all of the work for me, because they're gonna need to. There's no way I can fight this many men. We're gonna start improving the state so more people move here. We'll outlaw slavery. The US had no transport ships before this war, so it's good to see them actually building those, and they've begun their invasion, and they lost. Awesome. See if my troops have better luck. Uh-oh, we are getting beaten. So we're gonna retreat to go be with the Americans who have landed an actual force. My strategy in this military campaign is very simple. I defund my troops and then I let America fight Haiti. I mean, you better believe it's the best strategy I've ever been able to play with. And then at the same time, we're gonna increase our voting ability so more people move to the country. Wow, Haiti just attacked America in a mountain province, the only mountain province in Haiti. Excellent tactic. Wow, and now America attacked back. This is what a cluster. Why doesn't the AI make these mistakes when I'm playing them? All right, and there it is. We have won in Haiti. This is just a little bit cursed, but I'm not gonna think about it too much. And now we have actual pops, which is a relief to say the least. Our literacy is so bad, but it was 0% before, so at least like now somebody can read. Then I also have the opportunity to make Texas a state. This is a good idea because like migration can only happen to states that are like states. Like in the US, people settle in states and then they use settlement to go to like, I guess they're technically called colonies. But here we want people in Texas, so we're gonna make Texas a state. You know, using the US to do my bidding worked so well last time that I'm gonna make them do it again in Honduras. Let's go, America. Ah, and now Mexico is at war with Los Altos, which has one of the states that I could potentially liberate my core from. The US won't join this one, but that shouldn't matter. Let me just send my 6 troops down there to do some work. And we can peace out with the Rio Grande to give us Laredo. Meanwhile, the US is gonna win in Honduras. And there we go. Look at that. Texan Honduras has entered the chat. That's what I call a pretty legendary move. People are flocking into the country. We got 30,000 people in Texas, and also my other, I don't really know, are they colonies or like what kind of a country am I running here is the real question. This is a pretty nice event. It's Southern hospitality, and I think the idea now will be to open our arms to our neighbors and get that plus 15% immigration boost. We probably have the most immigration attraction in the New World, or at least, I mean, we're up there. Also, I've been looking for assimilation, and somehow in the Dominican Republic / Haiti, there's like 10% Dixie Pops, which is just crazy. So now the US and Costa Rica will accept a war to get my cores back from Mexico, which again is crazy. I accidentally made 3 hussars. Bro, I don't even know how that happens. But yes, now we got the US going to war to get the rest of my Texas back. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to take a defensive battle here. Oh, we got him. We got him good. Wow. I did not realize the hussars were like that good. Time to switch to censored press. Like the BBC, shots fired against the British government in an SGT video. Oh, we're gonna get to take another defensive battle, and bang, the hussars win again. The hussars are crazy. America didn't stand a chance, but I do. And somehow the game thinks we're losing this war. Like, we stack wiped 2 armies of the opposition, and now we are about to have like none of our country siege down, and you think we lost? You know, you only live once, so I'm gonna add a war goal, acquire state early. This might be tough. We might have to full siege them, so maybe I'll do a place in the sun for California. Let's see if they actually give me that. That would be bonkers. We may be at war, but that is not stopping the migrants from coming into our country. Heyo, we won. Did we get California? Oh my goodness. Guys, look at this border gore. Let's go. Check out the Texan Empire. Oh no, America has requested to unify with me, and I have no interest in that, frankly. So I'm good. Let's say no. That breaks America's alliance with me. So now hopefully the UK, oh, how about the French? Okay, well, it looks like absolutely nobody in the New World wants to be my friend. But otherwise, we might be in trouble because we have like no army. That's kind of an important thing to have. And if you guys are enjoying this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps get the video out to more people. Thank you guys so much. The US wants military access, but frankly, I want them to lose, so I will decline. Well, we're gonna try and become like industrial, but I don't know. It may not work. I mean, you never know until you find out. I do really need a GP to sphere me, but nobody is interested at all. Like, this is a really good event. This might be the best event in Victoria too. Texas, oh Texas, gives us assimilation rate increase, which is kind of crazy because we now own places that, you know, aren't Texas. I mean, look at Hispaniola. These assimilation buffs are crazy. It's got 27.5% Dixie already in, you know, Haiti, which is just crazy, like crazy town. Oh crap, that's just horrendous, bro. What am I looking at? Oh boy, the United States declared war on us, and oh crap, they want Texan California, which honestly, you know, to live another day in this game, I'm gonna give them that. I'm gonna make the concession. They can have California. They're gonna come for the rest of me here, but at least then maybe I'll have like an actual army. It sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is. Approximately 0 people will ally me though. It's very frustrating at the moment. Getting close to goal 2 of becoming a great power, shockingly. 94, like we're getting close to Spain. We finally allied Venezuela, but really they have 1 brigade, so I don't know what that does. We got El Salvador, we got Venezuela, and Texas, the great enemy of the United States in this game. Okay, the truce is about to be over. The truce is over, and immediately the United States has declared war on me. We're just gonna have to win in a war of attrition, like eliminate them slowly, and you know, like they're just gonna bring their death stacks on top of me, and I can't even do anything about that. Like, what can I do about that? Wow, I caught the Americans in a decent battle, and it looks like we might win this battle. No, they're just gonna give in so many different troops. Oh no. Okay, that's 16 war score. They don't have my capital yet, so maybe, no, they won't accept a white piece. Crap. No, let's try it anyway. Oh, that is so close to being really good. See if we can win another one in Houston. Oh, it looks like we might win this one too. 5.3. Oh crap, they have more troops in the north. They would accept white piece. Oh, heck yeah. Proceed, please, please. Oh my goodness. We white peace them. America came for my land and, I said no. Not today, broski. Yeah, give me that southern hospitality. Bring in people to my country, please. We need them. Meanwhile, in Macedonia, voting rights rescinded. Crazy. Anyway, chat, this is cause for celebration. I don't know if I'd call that a win. It was kind of like neutral, but you guys want to put that down as a win against the United States? For goal 3, let's say we're halfway done with goal 3. I think we didn't really win. We kind of fended off the opponent, but same difference. Now our budget is legitimately in the crapper. What is happening? Did like the gold run dry in the Dominican Republic? We need money so bad. Where is it going? Oh, it must be because the liberals came to power and I can't have 100% tariffs. So somehow, I gotta get the conservatives back in power, or the socialists or something. There we go. Taxes will save us. Truce is about to expire again and there's no way I don't get clapped. But hey, new ally just dropped. Peru. They're really weak, but it's something. And there it is. Literally like clockwork. The United States of America is at war with us. Hope for the best and expect the worst. That is the Texan way. Taking a defensive battle in Louisiana, and oh boy, actually, that was a win. They're gonna hit me hard in Clarksville, but we're gonna fight back. We're gonna have huge casualties on them in Clarksville. Let's freaking go. Now they're gonna go for Waterloo. Oh wait, we're holding our own, and we won that too. Now they won't white peace yet. Oh boy, we got them back to white peace again. And we're gonna take it. How many times am I gonna have to do that? I don't know. But I'm happy. Let's freaking go. That's awesome, guys. Chat, are we goated? Let me know in the comment section. Oh, and randomly, we have become a great power. Let's go. Number 8, great power, Texas. Heck yeah, bro. This is crazy. I did not really think I would become a great power this quickly. So all those wars I win. And thus I will begin the Texan Monroe Doctrine, which involves turning most of South America into my sphere of influence. Okay, we could do the Homestead Act, which is crazy because that's an American law, gives us plus 50% immigrant attraction until the end of the game, which frankly is busted. So maybe that'll let me compete with the US for migrants. Looks like it will. Looks like we'll just take all of them from Mexico. Ugh, a war against Spain. I'm being called into by Peru. I'll join. I don't think Spain. I didn't realize it was also the UK. So we're gonna eventually have to make a concession to these guys, I'm feeling. Probably best if I don't let them add any war goals. So I'm just gonna sell over Peru here and make Peru pay reparations to the British. Maybe not a kind thing to do to my ally, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you gotta pull out all the stops, right? We lost our great power status. Slightly embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? Our RGOs are so bad. We have like nothing to build an industry off of. But in a couple years, there's going to be some guy named Rockefeller, and he's going to figure out where to get oil. So I get the funny feeling that might be in Texas. Just a thought. Oh, we have been put in the American sphere of influence. Interesting. So they probably won't exercise their wars on me. I can't tell if this is a good development or a bad development, because it's probably what killed my finances. But at the same time, I get peace. So, worthwhile trade-off? Now that we've been sphered by America, it's not all good. Because, now we cannot go to war with anybody in the American sphere, which, as you can see, is like everybody. But at least we're alive. I know El Salvador has supported me for most of the game, but I'm really at slim pickings on places to go. So, also, why has Britain conceded the Bay Islands to us? Like the San Francisco Bay or Peru? What are we talking about here? I don't think that event was for me. Or maybe it was. Maybe they gave me Nassau Island. No, that's still British. All right, well, let's blast El Salvador. Kind of rude, but I had to do it. Yeah, I just need land and prestige to get myself back up to GP, which honestly, oh look, here are the Bay Islands. They gave me back them because of Honduras. Mexico, it seems, has made a mistake and has had a falling out with the United States of America. And that's what opportunity smells like. All right, let's do this thing. Poor Mexico has had a tough game. Yeah, the Mexican military is made of paper, it seems. And I'm the rock. No, wait, that doesn't make much sense. I must be the scissors. Sounds less metal that way. I would say it's probably embarrassing for Mexico to like lose an offensive battle against my recovering army, but in this universe, the Texans invented the machine gun, so, you know, maybe they're just shocked. Okay, Mexico will accept an offer that gives me the land I want. That's a win. There we go. These are our new Texan borders. We got war reparations, although I really don't know how much money we'll actually make off of that arrangement. But yes, huge freaking win right there. A nice additional state to add. I would say the big problem is the US is outclassing us in pops by like a lot. So we're gonna need some kind of great power ally to, you know, preferably Britain, to help us with any future war. Unfortunately for Mexico, the only option I have right now is to acquire state late on them. Well, you know, it's a rough game for Mexico, but pretty good for me because we just acquired basically the entire northern part of the country. Let's go. Still not enough to become GP. I gotta have a word with the devs of this game because, like, I think that was impressive enough. I like to think that somewhere the devs are sitting around thinking like, did this player do enough to become GP? I don't know. Like, physically making the decision to promote you or not. Okay, we're technically number 8 in terms of score, and that's because Austria-Hungary, I think, is getting run over by some other countries. And we're back. We're great power again. Only took like 30 years, but you know, we up. So now I really need a GP ally. Anybody? The only GP that's allied me this whole entire game has been America. Everybody else literally wants nothing to do with me. Okay, so now, I don't know. None of these guys liked me anyway. America didn't like me. So we're gonna enact the original border proposal, which is gonna give me a bunch of infamy and a bunch of core. Then we can declare independence. Long has the United States laid claim to Texan land. We will not let another flag fly in Texan soil, of course not. Let's make the United States lose their core on all of my provinces, and they're gonna hate me, but we're gonna be independent, and they might not declare an angry war on me, so that's always good. And now we have an independent Texas with, you know, cores. Maybe the cores will... Do I have more cores? Or is it just low-key kind of underwhelming events right there? I thought I would get cores. Crap. The United States declared war on me. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny, guys. Funny prank, you guys. So far, they are taking a lot of aggressive battles against us. We are really short on org across the entire military. We have seized New Orleans. They have seized the northern part of my country. And is that a stack wipe? Yes. No, it's not. How did they not stack wipe? Bruh, I just got absolutely pranked. 0.2 thousand men just walked away from that battle. What in the world? I'm playing like a bot. I've won a lot of battles, but I've got like no stack wipes. And that is embarrassing. I added the war goal, liberate Louisiana, which is about as funny as it sounds. I think the fact that I can get that is a little crazy. So I'm gonna take that and walk away with a smile on my face, at least. Thing with the US is I can beat them in like a short war like that because I just won so many defensive battles, but anything longer than that would be a disaster. But hey, another win for Texas. Oh boy, here comes the oil. Will we finally make money in Texas? One can hope. Gonna do a very Texan thing and cut the taxes. George Bush, decision. Oh yeah, we just completed goal number 3 as well. We acquired Louisiana. So now I guess in the spirit of the previous video, the Switzerland video, in which I failed to dismantle France, in this game, you know, we're gonna dismantle the United States. That's goal number 4. Let's see if I can do it. That minus 15% immigration is just brutal. The socialists are now running Texas. The worst nightmare of Ted Cruz has come true. Put in the chat W or L for freaking socialist Texas. I mean, the socialists will let us open the factories at least, so maybe we'll actually have an industrial score in the big 97. Do we think the US will declare war again? Honestly, probably. This time I feel like I'm ready. I'm locked in. Well, crap, look. US declared war on me again. I grow tired of this. When will they learn? Their actions have consequences, and I'm about to show them the consequences. I am the consequences. And Peru's like, yeah, join a different war. What's one more enemy? So this one's not quite going as well as the last one was. Just a lack of org org again. We move on. America's offered us peace, and we can now liberate American Arizona. Welcome to Texas, boys. This is huge. I wasn't recording, but we just discovered the North Pole, and that has catapulted us above Japan in the great powers list. The one time I'm not playing in Europe, it actually looks like there's an interesting game going on in Europe. Soviet Union game and freaking actual Balkan game. This is crazy stuff. US has gone to war with the UK. I just wish the UK would play the game with me, but no. Oops, I was just, doing a typical supporting my allies in South America, and now I'm involved in a war with the UK. Wow, look at this. Brazil is just a machine, it seems. I'm over here fending off against 6 UK troops, and Brazil is, buns, we got another war with the United States of America, and this time I've deployed half my troops to fight the British. Every time I fight the US, they have more troops, but we did beat the British back in this Venezuela war, so I'll peace with them. Gives Brazil some land, and it gives me Belize. Kind of a dub. Some critical battles we are winning here. This one, they just walked into me and they lost 42,000 men. Pretty sure we've invented the gas attack. We have, so if they haven't invented that, yeah, I would worry for the United States of America. Oh boy, this does not look good for the US actually. America cannot catch a break. Look at this battle. What a trade. 3,000 to 35,000. The gas attack is broken in this game. I'm gonna bully the Americans. It's been too long since I held the great state of California. Call me Gavin Newsom the way I'm gonna govern California. Get ready for the Texan invasion of Florida. Wow, the United States down to 52 divisions. Tough to see, bro. I'm feeling good about this now. They got 33 brigades left, so I've added Utah as well. Meanwhile, we're wrapping up. Finally, AGP has decided to befriend me. France, you are the only person in Europe that's ever given me a moment of time. Oh, Brazil, you're coming in clutch, invading freaking Oregon. I accidentally added Nevada, but I can't actually take Nevada because it's too much war score, so that's freaking embarrassing. Gonna lose prestige for that. I hope I don't drop from GP. Okay, I'm not gonna get Utah, which is gonna give me minus 130 prestige. I'm foolish. But yes, we'll take everything else. And now check out my new Texan borders. This is cursed. California is now my most populated state. Pretty much all Yankee though, so that's kind of interesting. California's industry is mogging every other state we have. Meanwhile, in Europe, Germany took the Sudetenland, but France took Alsace-Lorraine back. Crazy stuff, and now France is gonna call me in against the German liberation of Alsace-Lorraine. This is the problem with getting involved in Europe. So it's Japan, the Ottomans, a bunch of other dudes versus France. France is cooked, but I will join. And this has become the Great War. Shame Germany doesn't have any nice colonies I could be taking. Unless, Spain is in this war. I could try for Cuba. Well, we dumped a couple troops over here in Europe, but honestly, there's no way France wins this. Maybe we'll go park in the mountains and try to take something defensive. Well, we're gonna get our dudes and put them back on a boat and send them home. Great War L. Wow, and now France is calling me against Italy in the Italian liberation of French Piedmont. Yeah, good thing none of these guys, can come fight me in Texas. One of the wars just ended. Crap. United States back at war with me. This time they got Mexico on their side, which is, a little more annoying than before. What happened? Wait a second. American lands? Why did we make a peace treaty with the United States? Oh, that sucks. We had to give Nevada back. I think America probably joined in one of the wars against the enemy. Maybe the Italian one, and then we lost Nevada. That just sucks. Supporting France too much, but France, they need help. I will capitulate to the Germans, I guess. Oh, that got rid of half my armies? I'm not used to losing in this game. Wow, that hurt my prestige a lot. Might drop from great power off of that. What a shame. And we've been demoted from great power. This is why you shouldn't just randomly accept calls to do great wars in Europe, because wow, that hurts. Looks like we might go back to great power if China gets beaten up and broken up in this British-Chinese war. Otherwise, we're gonna have a very hard time. Well, it happened. China did explode into a bunch of little pieces, so we're not gonna be great power yet though, because Spain has somehow come back in the game. This kind of thing is really annoying. The French keep calling me into wars in Europe, and I'm just like, yeah, buddy, you can fight them alone. I'm not sending troops over there. Also, we're Texas. We should be able to make the fuel for airplanes. What is happening? And now the US declared war on us. I really, yeah, we should just win some battles and then try to white peace. They got Mexico in on this, and Mexico is actually packing a pretty big punch these days, but I'm not the war leader, which is kind of baloney. Wait a second, somehow peace was made. I think the French, who are the war leader, this is why I lost Nevada earlier. The French are the war leader, so they get to make the peace deal with America. And for whatever reason, the tides were close enough that they could get white peace. It kind of sucks, but I'm not too mad. We got to keep California. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna call this my Texas run. Gonna end the video here. You know, we started as Texas. We accomplished a lot, I feel like. This is a pretty impressive Texas. It's just like, I don't really want to fight another war with America and keep playing. Don't really have the energy. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This is like episode 50 of the Victoria 2 A to Z series. So if you enjoyed, go check out the rest of the series, please. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Don't end up like France. Bye.